behalf of the team of Jalin Realty, welcome to the auction of number 20, Catherine Avenue here in the beating heart of Mount Waverley. By way of introduction, my name is G Chen. I'm your auctioneer today. Joining me, we've got a team of Jalin Realty here to assist you every step of the way, especially your selling agent, Janice, Adrian, and Vincent. Of course, the whole team of Jalin Realty here to assist you and guide you every step of the way. If you've got any questions regarding this property at all, please do make yourself known and reach out to one of our agents here today. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the team of Jalin Realty, we'd like to thank our vendors for not only selecting me as their auctioneer, but also the trust and the support they've had for us in the past many weeks' time. And to you, the lucky buyer, I would like to say congratulations in advance. All the best of luck with your bidding endeavors here today. Well, folks, the property we're selling today is formally known as Certificate of Title Reference Volume 08257, Folio 401, with all the improvements also better to you, and myself, and the mailman. It's the number 20, Catherine Avenue here in the beating heart of Mount Waverley. Today's auction, folks, will be conducted in accordance with rules, and any additional conditions have been made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and it does provide a fine for such a conduct. The auction rules permit vendor bids. The words I will be using to indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are simply vendor bid, and by law, only I as the auctioneer can place a vendor bid. The vendors have a reserve price. As the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders upon request, and most importantly, folks, the auction rules prohibits an auctioneer from accepting a bid or an offer after the property's been knocked down to the successful purchaser. So once the property goes selling and sold, the property will be deemed as sold, and I will take absolutely no late bids, or even if you do have more money to offer for this property beyond this point here, I will not be able to take it. So please be advised, buyers, be strong, be loud, be proud, and most importantly, folks, be to the absolute upper echelon of your capacity. If you've got only one golden opportunity to secure your dream real estate for many decades to come. Today we'll sign a cash and a conditional contract. There will be no cooling off period, no buyer's conditions, and the successful purchaser's obligations are simply twofold. Firstly, you'll pay a humble 10% deposit, and secondly, the remaining balance will be payable in a settlement term, which is 30, 60, or 90 days. However, if you do have any pre-arrangements regarding an alternative settlement term or a deposit payment method or percentage, we will proceed as per usual. Your agreements do still stand. So please speak with full confidence here today. By bidding here today, buyers will have read and understood all the relevant documentations, terms, conditions, auction conditions, and I'll simply take your silence. It's all clear, and we're all good to go. Any questions, I'll send whatever agents to help you out. Very well, ladies and gentlemen, now let's take a look at this fine piece of real estate here, the one and only 20 Catherine Avenue here in the heart of Mount Waverley. When you talk about land size, when you talk about school zones, when you talk about capital growth, potential, condition, quality, and of course the lifestyle, ladies and gentlemen, all of your boxes are ticked here. I can go through the entirety of this property, ladies and gentlemen, but as you've seen it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, you know this property works perfectly on 732 square meters of premium soil that Mount Waverley has to offer you. Flat land, elevated, no big trees that get into the way, front and back living areas, 3 generously sized bedrooms, hardwood timber floor, character, weatherboard home that we have to offer you in Mount Waverley. Whether you're looking to move straight in and do nothing, rent it out, do some small renovations, big renovations, extend it, ultimately speaking, if you like to redevelop 1 property or 2 property, just like your neighbours, are subject to the council approval, of course. All of your boxes are ticked. This is a blank canvas here for you. Your future can potentially start right here. And the location, buyers, is absolutely second to none. And that's why you're all here, ladies and gentlemen. Mount Waverley Secondary College Zone. Mount Waverley Secondary College Zone, ladies and gentlemen, highly sought after by all the locals and people from all over the town. If you draw a 10-kilometre radius circle, buyers, then in fact the location is so perfect. You have all the major landmarks and amenities right in that circle here. Glen Waverley Shopping Centre, not far away from here. Mount Waverley Shopping Precinct, Mount Waverley Shopping Precinct, Chaxton, not too far away from here. All the major landmarks are right here in that circle here. Mount Waverley Heights Primary School Zone as well. Local shops, Chaxton, local shopping precincts. Monash Freeway, Jordanville Station, Hughesdale Station, and of course the local buses, and Monash Uni, not too far away from here, ladies and gentlemen. This is indeed a blue chip location, and once you move straight in here, you will never want to move out. Am I right, neighbours? Thank you very much. Well, have you seen what happened in the marketplace, buyers? We can leave all of the speculations on the side. Are we going up? Are we going down? Are we staying put, ladies and gentlemen? There's one thing that you and I we both know, we all know, is that good properties in good locations, with good school zones, with absolutely perfect land content like so, would always do well. The market is always better in Mount Waverley, and I hear buyers telling me how to miss out on one auction after another, and I hear buyers telling me how hard it is to find the right family home, the right investment property, the right place to call themselves own. What's on this block of land, ladies and gentlemen, can't be changed. But the location, the pocket that you secure for yourself in this premium suburb will never change. Is that what matters? And ladies and gentlemen, I'll leave the ball in your court here. I call for an opening bid. Open offer to get our auction underway here. Who at the start of setting up buyers? Number 20 Catherine Avenue here in Mount Waverley. I'm in your hands now. Open a bidder offer. Name your pricey buyers. Traditional 1 minute silence, 2 minute silence before the auction really starts. I can play along with that. There's absolutely no problem at all. If you want to play the long game, let's do it. My next auction is in 2 hours' time. So I can literally take 1 hour and a half to get our first bid. And I won't feel uncomfortable to all buyers. Open a bidder offer, buyers.
You take 9?
900,000? That's really light on 1 million, sir. Let's go for $1 million. 900,000? Well, let's go for that. $900,000 now. Thank you for bidding, sir. Welcome out to the auction here. At $900,000, Philip, in an offer here. We've got a bottle of wine for you. Please do make sure that you do drink responsibly. At $900,000 now, folks, is going $100,000 on the rise. $1 million for your next call here. At $900,000, Philip, in an offer here. $1 million for your next call. Jumping $100,000 on the rise if you like. At $900,000, a bit light on, but you're still $900,000 above everybody else. At $900,000, taking $100,000 on the rise. $1 million for your next call here. At $900,000, here it goes. What's now at $900,000? Second call. At $900,000 now. Third and final call. Done. Halt finished. Halt silent here. $900,000. What on behalf of the vendor, place a vendor bid at $1 million. At $1 million now, folks, it's going $50,000 or $25,000 on the rise against you, sir. What do you say? $1 million now. 25 jump back to $50,000. Take me to $1,050,000 and see what happens. At $1 million now. At $1 million on a vendor bid here. Between our bids with the vendor. At $1 million, there should be wave of hands right now, ladies and gentlemen. Surely this more at $1 million I have. At $1,050,000 or $25,000 on the rise. At $1 million on a vendor bid here. At $1 million I have here now. $1 million. $50,000 or $25,000 on the rise. Let me just refresh your memory here, ladies and gentlemen. Mount Waverley Secondary College, 732 square meters of premium soil that Mount Waverley has to offer you. Flatland, rectangular block, look face and as well, ladies and gentlemen, look there if you ask for. At $1 million I have here, $50,000 jump back, 25, make it nice and easy for you. I'll let you know the moment we can start chipping back into shorter increments. At $1 million now. At $1 million, 50,000, so would you like to jump back to $50,000 or $25,000 on the rise? I don't know what the purpose of the house is.
25.
25,000? There you go. $1 million and 25,000. At $1 million and $25,000, sir. Here's your competition. Another $25,000 jump back over the top. At $1 million and $25,000. At $1 million and $25,000 I have. At $1 million and $25,000, take me to $1 million and $50,000 to see what happens. At $1 million and $25,000, your bid here, and the exclusive right to trade with a vendor's reserve price. In a rare circumstance, if we do pass the property in, at $1 million and $25,000 now, here it goes. I called it 3 times now, ladies and gentlemen. If there are no further bids or offers here, at $1 million and $25,000 going, what's now? At $1 million and $25,000 in your favour. Second call here. At $1 million and $25,000 you bid here. Third and final call. Hook done. Hook finished. And are we all silent here? At $1 million and $25,000. Any interest now? Start to jump in, ladies and gentlemen. $1 million and $25,000. At $1 million and $50 now. At $1 million and $50,000, here's your competition, sir. Slowly but surely. At $1 million and $50,000 from your competitor. 75, can I say? At $1 million and $50,000. And $50,000 for bid here. At $1 million and $50,000, we don't have the first bottle of wine. However, if you do become the successful purchaser, we've got the second one for you. At $1 million and $50,000. At $1 million and $50,000. 75, sir. I'm not. 75, 1.1, 1.1, $1,075,000. You're looking at me, I'm looking at you. She's contemplating like a game of chess, ladies and gentlemen. So I do recommend that you get your next bit ready because you might need it soon. $1,075,000 at 1.1. 1.1. Let's go for 1.1. You're looking at me, I'm looking at you. You would jump back. I can feel it, I can sense it. 1.1 million, can I say? 1,075,000. I'm going to call it 3 times now, ladies and gentlemen. If there are no further bids or offers, at 1,075,000. Careful there. What now? At 1,075,000. Second call here. At 1,075,000. Third and final call. All done. All finished.
Sorry, 1 second, please.
Yes. All silent. Need to know. 25,000 will jump back. Central Mount Waverley location. You will never go wrong here. You just can't beat location, ladies and gentlemen. You can't beat location. I can tell you that. At $1,075,000 mark is always better in Mount Waverley. At $1,075,000 out of 1.1. Can I say so? 1.1? Or $1,095,000? No. 5,000. We'll take 5, sir. We'll take 5. We're in 25. 20,000. I can make it easy for you. If you want to jump back to 20,000, I can make it easy. $1,075,000. A pack of 5, sir.
1085?
At $1,085,000, 10. At 10. Let's go in 10s. At $1,085,000. 95, sir. 95. At 85 now, 95, 1.1. How much? 10 more. 95. 1,105, ma'am. Another 10. Another 10. Absolutely value there. At $1,095,000. At $1,095,000. Just remind you, ma'am, all the quoting range here. At $1,095,000. At $1,095,000. 1.15. How about 1.15? Yes. I'll come back to you later. Many times buyers tell me 5, 6 times they're out before they're really out. At $1,095,000. Here it goes again. At $1,095,000, 10, sir. I would extend the same courtesy over to you, sir. If you can jump back in 5, you can jump back in 10. At $1,095,000, here he goes. What's now? At $1,095,000. Second call. At $1,095,000. Third and final call. All done. Here comes the phone. She's contemplating. Ask your trusted advisor, ask your friends and family. They'll tell you this absolutely great deal here. Now this gentleman's in the box seat to treat with the vendor's reserve price. If we do pass the property in, sir, we'll be talking with you exclusively, not everybody else. And after the auction, if we do pass the property in, ladies and gentlemen, if you ask me, hey G Chen, can I join in and make an offer? I can only tell you, no, we can't, because I'm talking with this gentleman here. At $1,095,000, you're going to secure the box seat to treat the vendor's reserve price now. It looks like you're bidding. Are you bidding now?
1.1.
1.1?
Yep.
Only 5? How about another 10? Another 10. Let's go for another 10. Just 1.1? Taking 5,000s. I'll make one exception for you to thank you for running up though. $1.1 million. Still in $10,000 on the rise. $1.1 million. Taking 10,000. Taking $10,000. 1.1 at 10. At 10. 10. 10, sir. I'll only make one.
I'll think about it.
Think about it. I'll come back to you later. 1,100,000. At $1,100,000 out of 1.11, can I say? Now we're talking business. At 1.1. At $1,100,000 out of 1.1 and $10,000 to put you on top, to put you in front, to jump back over the top here at $1.1 million. At $1,100,000, 10,000 at 1.11. At 1.11 and 2. Won't take 5s now. Let's go for 10. 1.12. 1.12. Let's go for another one.
What's the bid again?
1.11. We've got $1,110,000. We've got $1,110,000. At $1,110,000 now. Call us a cucumber, sir. That's how you purchase real estate. At $1,110,000. At $1,110,000 down in 10. 10,000, make it nice and easy for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll let you know the moment we can start chipping back into shorter increments. At $1,110,000. At 1.1 and $10,000. Here it goes, ma'am. What do you say? Against you as well. You're contemplating like a game of chess, ma'am. What's the instructions there? At 1.1 and $10,000 at 20. Let's go for 20. Let's go for another 10. Janice, you tell her that is absolutely great deal and great purchase here at 1.1 at 10,000. What's now? At $1,110,000. Second call. And 20. And 30, sir. And 30 quick rebuttals. 1.1 and 20,000. At $1,120,000. At 1.1 and 20,000. No one's putting everyone in the crowd. Anyone can bid. If you're interested, if you're not interested in bidding, just jump straight over the top, wave at me, shout at me. I promise that I'll shout back. At 1.1 and 20 or 30, sir. 30. 10. 10. Let's go for 10. If you can go for 5, you can go for 10. What's the $5,000 extra mention in terms of real estate? It's about 100 lattes every single year. That's it. 10. 1.13. At 1.13, at $1,130,000. 30 now. 30. 30 just a minute at a time. At 1.13. 3 now. 4. 4 can I say? You're avoiding eye contacts. You're contemplating. 1.1 and 30,000. At $1,130,000. Like I said, this is my only first auction of the day. I can take it as long as we like. Let's take an hour and a half. Doesn't matter. At $1,130,000. At 1.1 and $30,000 out of 40. Can I say 1.1 and $30,000 I have? At $1,130,000. You've been quiet for a while, man. What do you say? 10,000. 10 to jump back. 10,000. Buy it, rent it out, redevelop, illustrating, renovated. There's so many options. 10,000. 1.1 for your bid. $1,130,000. $1,130,000 now. $1,130,000. A very heated discussion over there. Adrian, Janice, what's the news there? Instructions. 10,000 jump back. 1.1 and $30,000. What's now? 1.1 and $30,000. Second call at 1.1 and $30,000. Third and final call. All done. Finished. All silent.
1.14.
And 40. At 40, I should think so. At $1,140,000. At 1.1 at 40,000 at 50, can I say, sir? 50 naturally. 1.1 at $40,000 out of 50. Can I say you're crossing, you're pounding your thing? Eyes in your, you got your hands in your pocket.
5,000.
10. 10. We're still in tens. We're 10. We're taking 10,000s. We take 10,000 now. Won't take 5 for all due respect. Let's go for 10. Let's go for 10. Look at 1.15 buy in anywhere at all. I sold a unit in Middle East for $1,010,000. Do you believe that? Unit on 200 square meters land.
Unbelievable.
10,000. 10,000.
I think about it.
10,000. I'll come back to you later. So, yes, thank you. I'll park at 5 just in a moment. At $1,140,000. At 1.1 at 40,000. At $1,140,000 now. At $1,140,000 is the money here. 1,140 is the money here. At 1.1 at 40,000 in each on this side, sir. Now, next year, 1.1 at $40,000. Here he goes again. At $1,140,000. Retaking the lead. Well done so far. Now you're an exclusive right to trade with vendors reserve price. 1.1 at $40,000. What now? 1.1 at $40,000. 10, just a minute of time, almost missed out. 1.1 at 50. At 50 now. Janice, we got 50 now. 1.1 at 50. 1.15. 1.15 at 6, sir. Ma'am. 1.16. At $1,150,000. At 1.1 and 50,000. At $1,150,000 now, slowly but surely, ladies and gentlemen. Look at it again there. 5,000. 10. How about 10? Let's go for 10. Let's go for 10. Go for 10. We'll come back and ask the ladies. We'll go for 10 and ask the ladies. If we know what bids, we'll ask them. 10. If you want to jump back to 5,000, you can go for another 10. No difference. 10.
Yep, 10.
10.
Thank you.
And 6. At 1.16. At $1,160,000. At 1.16 now. At 1.16 and 7, ma'am. 7, sir. 1.16. At $1,160,000. 1.1 and $60,000 now. At $1,160,000. Here comes the phone. Ask your trusted advisors. ask your business partners, ask your friends and family. This is an absolutely fantastic location. Am I right, neighbours? That's right, thank you very much. At 1.1 and 60,000, here comes the phone again as well, ma'am. At 1.1 and $60,000 in the box seat now. At 1.1 and 60,000. At $1,160,000 now to 70. 70, ma'am. You can bid first and ask your friends and family later. They're gonna come back with the same answers. They're gonna tell you it's absolutely great purchase here. At 1.1 and 60,000. Here it goes again. At $1,160,000 going once now. At 1.1, hit $60,000. Second call, hit $1,160,000.
5,000.
Sorry?
To 5,000.
5,000?
Yep.
10.
5,000.
10. 10. Let's go for 10. I'll let you know the moment we can start chipping back into shorter increments. But at the moment, we're still in 10s. I'll appreciate that for 10. Jump back in 10. Think about it. 1.1 and 60,000. Here it goes. Once, second, third. Final call. Done. Finish. 10. 5, 10. Let's go for 10. 10. 10. At 70. At 70. At 80. 70 now. At 1.1 and 70,000. When you buy real estate, ladies and gentlemen, you rely on social proof sometimes. You rely on the reviews of the other buyers, whether they're here or not. Do we have a lively auction or not? Are we in a good location or a good school zone? I'll just refresh your memory here. Wow, we're in Mount Waverley Secondary College. Absolutely great location here. At 1.1 and 70,000. At 1.1 and 70,000 at 80. 80 anywhere. 1.1 and 70,000. 10 to jump back. 1.1 hit $70,000. I'm going to call it 3 times again. If there are no further bidder offers, 1.1 hit 70,000. Once now. At 1.1 and 70,000. If you're sure, I am sure. Second call. Hit $1,170,000. Third, final call. Halt done. Halt finished. Halt silent. Well, bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, when I seek vendors instructions. Janice, Adrian, please. Kind of hold steady. Thank you very much for your patience here, ladies and gentlemen. I can tell you we have really genuine vendor here. We are definitely here to sell, but of course, we're just seeing a few more bits here. At 1.1 and 70,000. I'd extend the same courtesy over to everybody else. If you want to go for 5,000, I can take 5. If you want to jump in 5,000 or 10,000, we'll run up to 1.3 or 1.2 if you like. At 1,130,000, 70,000. At 1.1, hence $70,000 now. How do they do $170,000? Surely this will absolutely great purchase, great value here at $1,170,000, 5,000, jump at 5. You're giving me a nod. You say yes or no? 5,000. 5,000 to jump back at 1.1, hence $70,000. Here it goes. $1,170,000. What's now? $1,170,000. Second call. At $1,170,000 in your favor now. Third and final call. All done, all finished, and are we all silent? Just remind you, ladies and gentlemen, if we do pass the property in, we'll only be trading with the highest bidder. Now this gentleman sits in the box seat to treat with the vendor's reserve price to negotiate. You're on the first right at 1.1, hence $70,000. If you're interested, now it's time to jump back in. 5,000 or 10,000 if you like. Ma'am, what do you say you're contemplating? 5,000, 1.1, and $70,000 now. At $1,170,000. At 1.1, and $70,000. Here he goes again. At $1,170,000. Once now. At 1.1, and $70,000 now. Second call. At 1.1. And 70,000, Adrian. What's the news there? Instructions. Janice, need to know. 1.1 and $70,000. Third and final call. All done. All finished. All silent. Sir, please do bear with me, sir. I'm sorry if I'm taking my time. As the auctioneer, I can do my job. As the auctioneer, I can do basically I need to make sure there's absolutely nothing left in the marketplace. If I'm selling your property one day, I'll be doing the exact same. At 1.1, hence $70,000. Here comes the phone again. 1.1 and $70,000. You're buying land, you're buying potential, you're buying the future here, ladies and gentlemen. Whether you're looking to build one property or 2 properties, whether you're looking to move straight in and rent it out or do some renovation extension, ladies and gentlemen, go upstairs if you like, ladies and gentlemen. This is a blank canvas here for you. At 1.1 and $70,000. Perfect timer. 1.1 and $70,000. 5,000 to jump back. Is that a yes or no, Janice? Is that a yes or no? 5,000 to jump back to 10. 5,000 to jump back to 10. Ma'am, need to know instructions now to 1.1 and $70,000. What? 1.1 and $70,000. What? 1.1 and $70,000. Third final call. All done. Finished. All silent. Clock is ticking, ma'am. Is that a 5? Is that a 5? 1.17, 75 can I say? A 75, what do you say? 1.17. It's a very heated discussion over the phone. Ask your friends and family.
Do you think 2005?
Sorry?
Do you think 2005?
2,500.
Yes.
How about 5,000? 2.5. 1.17, 2.5. 1.17, 2.5. $1,172,500. At 1.172.5. At 1.172.5. Still in 5,000s if you like. taking fives, 1.1, 72 and a half now. At one, making $172,500 in your favor. A long overdue bidding. At 1.1 is 72 and a half. At one, making $172,500. Up to the third right here. 1.1 is 72,500. Sir, need to know $5,000 or $2,500 if you like. At 1.1 and $72,500. Here it goes. 1.1 and $72,500 once. At 1.1 and $72,000 twice. At 1.1 and $72,000 third. Final call. Adrian, need to know.
Give me 1 second.
Yes, I will. I'll give you 10.
Yep, thank you.
1.1 is 72 and a half. Clock is ticking, sir. Do need to know quickly now. 1.1 is 72 and $500. The box comes there now. 1.1 is 72. You're entitled to negotiate with us exclusively. I cannot stress it enough, ladies and gentlemen. If you'd like to purchase the property, now is the time for you to jump in. At 1.1 is 72 and $500. There will be no more vendor bids. At 1.1 is $72,500. Now another $2,500 or $5,000 to jump back at 1.2, sir. No? I'll come back to you 5 more times. At 1.1 is $72,500. At 1.1 is $72,500, sir. Ma'am, need to know, are you still interested? 1.1 is $72,500. The fact that you're still here, that means you're still waiting for the right opportunity and you're looking to pounce out, is that right? At 1.1 is $72,500 now. At 1.1 is $72,500, sir. Need to know. Jump back in $2,500. We're going to call it 3 times again. If there are no further bids or offers, at 1.1 is $72,500. Once, twice, third, final call. Done. Finished. All silent. We'll bear with you, ladies and gentlemen. I want to seek vendors further instructions. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the instruction is really clear now, ladies and gentlemen. We will pass the property into the highest bidder if there are no more bids or offers. I repeat, ladies and gentlemen, we will pass the property in to have really clear instruction that if there are no more further bids or offers, we will be passing the property in. At 1.1 at $72,500, your bid here. At $1,172,500, here he goes. What's now? Careful with the bike. At 1.1 at $72,500. Second call, safe right here, sir. At 1.1 at $72,500, your bid. Third, final call. We'll be passing in now, ladies and gentlemen. Make no mistake. 1.1 at $72,500. Adrian, what's the news there? Any interest on this side, sir? What do you say? Another $2,500 or $5,000 or $10,000? No? Absolutely certain. The real estate search can potentially restart tomorrow or end today. Your choice here. No problem at all. 1.1 at $72,000. Looks like the boxing goes to you, man. Well done so far. At 1.1 at $72,500. Fair warning market. Have we got your best? At 1.1 and $72,500. Here it goes. Once. 1.1 and $72,500. Twice. 1.1 and $72,500. Well done so far. Bear with me. Third and final call. All done. Finished. All silent. Passing in now, ladies and gentlemen. Well done so far. We'll formally pass the property into you, ma'am. We look forward to having a conversation with you in regards to your offers. Thank you very much for attending another Jalin Realty auction here in the heart of Mount Waverley. Have a lovely afternoon. Thank you very much.